Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 783 of the show. What is happening? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Don't forget, don't mind me. The hair, I want to make sure the hair is looking good, looking nice, and everything. It's got to look presentable on YouTube. You have to, you know. I think it's very, very important that appearance is important, you know. So that's why I always try to stay clean shaven and, you know, and my hair, you know, is not out of control. You know, imagine you wake up in bed and do a YouTube show. Oh, good morning. So get 5 o'clock shadow, your hair's all whoop out of here. Kind of look like James Brown, that mugshot. Remember that? God rest James Brown's soul. That's for sure. Man, my favorite James Brown song is "Living in America," and that's a really cool song. But you know, he's always is a legend, so he is to be missed. So, yeah, I didn't mean to insult anybody who are James Brown fans out there about his mugshot, but you know, sometimes some of those, you know, most of these pics go viral before it went viral before the internet, which is really strange. Anyways, might I digress? Let's get right into it. What happened on Rampage last night as the road to All In continues on, and not only that, with a few stops along the way with Fight for the Fallen and Fyter Fest, mind you, so beware of that. Darby Allin went one-on-one with one-third of the Ring of Honor six-man tag team champions, Mr. Brian Cage. It was accompanied by Prince Nana. We in the money, we in the money, do-do-do-do-do. That guy's funny. Anyways, Darby Allin got the win, surprisingly. Luchasaurus then attacked Darby Allin after the matchup. And he is the actual TNT champion, not Christian Cage, when he claims he is. And Christian Cage is such a baby sometimes. So, and Renee Paquette interviews Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, as she gets ready for her match against the Bunny, which if whoever wins the match between her and the Bunny, they will be part of a fatal four-way matchup for the women's championship at All In against Hikaru Shida, the defending champion, and Miss Toni Storm. The international title is on the line in this matchup as Orange Cassidy defends against Johnny TV, formerly known as John Morrison, Johnny Nitro, and Johnny Everything, accompanied by QTV. And Harley Cameron tried to seduce him with the referee. Harley Cameron's still looking gorgeous. But QT Marshall, or QT Fire Marshall Bill, and Aaron Solo tried to get involved in the match, but the referee kind of caught wind of what's been going on, so he said, all three of you have been ejected to ringside. Well, at least keep Harley Cameron ringside. Eject the other two stooges. Don't keep Harley Cameron ringside. She looks beautiful, for goodness sakes. And people say that she can't sing. She's a talented woman. Trust me. She's a talented woman. You know? So anyways, but Willie Yuta ends up scouting at Darby Allin at ringside. And after the matchup, though, after Orange Cassidy did retain the title, Orange Cassidy got fed up with the Blackpool Combat Club and fed up what happened to his best friends, Mr. Chuck Taylor and Mr. Trent Beretta. And he calls out Yuta. He's about fed up with Yuta. He's about fed up, so I can punch you in the face. And he goes, you know what? You put that title on the line, we'll talk. And that match will happen at Dynamite at Fight for the Fallen as Orange Cassidy defends the international title against Wheeler Yuta of the Blackpool Combat Club. Even though Jon Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli joined up with Yuta. So, Yuta responds. Ian Riccaboni talking about the history of the Ring of Honor Tag Team titles as Aussie Open went up against the Outrunners in that matchup, non-title matchup. Aussie Opens did beat the Outrunners. The Outrunners, a former OVW Tag Team Champions, and I made an error when I said that the Outrunners are current Tag Team Champions. They are not. The Derby City Destroyers are the OVW Tag Team Champions. They're managed by Josh Ashcraft. Josh Ashcroft, I should say. Did I say Josh Ashcraft? I mean, that's what somebody called him. Anyways, Josh Ashcroft. So, in Aussie Open, grab the microphone. Says MJF, Adam Cole, we accept your challenge. So, at the All-In 0 Hour, Aussie Open will defend the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions against the team of MJF and Michael Cole. MJF and Michael Cole. MJF and Adam Cole. Baby! This gets getting right out of hand, man. Let me tell you. Anyways, so that is that's happening. But Jarrett's kind of promo on Jeff Hardy. They will go at it in a death match at Fight for the Fallen. So it's the first time they face each other since their time in Impact Wrestling. And the main event, Sky Blue versus Saraya. The winner of that match will be added to the Fatal 4-Way matchup that includes the defending champion Hikaru Shida and the former champion, the lovely, curvaceous, babylicious Toni Storm. In fact, Toni Storm received a bye because she invoked a rematch clause, and that's where. So Toni Storm came out with a robe on, with some lingerie. She even told a guy to sit down on TikTok. Imagine that. If that was the case, I'd be just standing up and just staring at her. Just glaring at her. Wearing my Undertaker hat, just glaring at her. Would you sit down? Just staring, just act like I'm on the Undertaker. And just shake my head. But the guy's like, no, yes ma'am. I think he likes to be dominated. Anywho, yeah, Toni Storm looks gorgeous with the Marilyn Monroe haircut. I love the style. Love the Marilyn Monroe hairstyle of Toni Storm. Very gorgeous, very beautiful. But Loveland get involved attacking Sky Blue, giving Saraya the victory. So Saraya will be returning to her home country, will be facing her outcast teammate, Toni Storm, and the current AEW champion, Hikaru Shida. So I think the Outcast got a plan in this. 2/3 of the Outcast members in there. But will the championship separate the Outcasts? We'll find out. But there's one more spot left, and it'll be filled this Wednesday. Either Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, or the Bunny will fill that spot. So I'm very interested to see how this plays out. As you know, tonight is AEW Collision. My good friend Jordy Scow, Rant and Rave colleague and good friend Jordy Scow, will be hosting it once again. And I wanted to apologize to Sharkman for not, adding, because you were waiting on there, and you were waiting on there. I don't know if Jordan forgot to tell you that I was going to take over, and I would have invited you in because I think you're a funny dude. So, Sharkman, if you're watching this, my apologies. And hopefully you'll be on tonight in Collision. Talk to Jordan and myself. I'd be appreciated. So, you probably didn't know that Jordan was not going to be there last night. So, but I did tell him that you were here, and I was going to invite him in, and I forgot about that. So, I was hoping to set everything up beforehand. So, my apologies to you, Sharkman. Hope you'll be alright. So, tonight will be AEW Collision as the road to All In continues with a stop of Fight for the Fallen and Fyter Fest on AEW Dynamite. So that's all the time we have on this show. Episode 783 is complete. And hopefully more episodes come around. Hopefully I'll get a Shenanigans Arcade episode going. That's one of my important things to do here. So, until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget production. And in association with A Sweet Bowl for Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.